Hey folks, welcome back to Star Stuff. We're here in the blue luminous sector, working on the branching puzzles in the vent station area. We've done three more to go. Let's go ahead and check in with whoever this is. It's Sitara. Oh, we already read this. Okay, let's check the message board here. So, first up, how are stars made anyway? A behind the Starlian look at star making. It's no secret that stars are mostly made of two elements, hydrogen and helium. But how does hydrogen turn into helium? Nyota, a longtime crew member and head of the gravity and pressure department, speaks from experience. We have to stick together, and it's preferable if you're on the beefy side. It's the only way to get a good squish. These elements are like tiny building blocks that stick together when they're squished really hard by the mightiest of Starlians, like Nyota and his crew. It's really hot, really hot. It's always worth it. Nyota likes to cool down in the blue luminous sector with a nice frozen jellybot snack after a long day of squishing. Thank you, Nyota, for the boost of energy you and your crew create rotation after rotation. So, a little bit of a... so some double entendres there, I think intentionally. Let's read the nebulous tip. If you're repeatedly attempting the same approach, explore something different. That's fine. Lessons from Celestia Gapos. Ever faced a cosmic conundrum that seemed unsolvable? You're not alone. Celestia Gapos reminds us that grappling with complex problems isn't a setback. It's a sign we're venturing into uncharted cosmic territory. The problem haunted me day and night. I recall a vivid dream that I was at the center of Betelgeuse, and that, as seen from there, the solution was perfectly plain, but it did not seem so in the light of day. Disappointed at not being able to solve the problem, Celestia sought aid from her colleagues, only to discover he too grappled with a conundrum for years. So, when a problem haunts your dreams, know that you're in good company. Together, as Starlians, we navigate through challenges, learning, growing, and shining brighter with each cosmic puzzle we dare to tackle. Shine on. And we've got from bugs to hugs. We see you, bot friends. Who needs a hug? Social debugging. Connect with other bots for shared experiences. Share code snippets to learn from each other. And troubleshoot together. Finally, we have Wisdom Crunch. Let this marinate. I know that I'm good enough, and I'll get it right eventually. Lots of encouragement there on the message board. We don't super need it. We've been doing fairly well at these puzzles. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one in this episode. So, right off the bat, let's take a look at what we're dealing with. We've got 2 solid blocks, 3 switches, and all we really need is this guy to grab this block and put it there for us. So let's check his code and see why this isn't easy. Okay, so he's going to wait for A. If B is on, jump to the end. Okay, so we don't want that. Pick up at D, wait for B. If C is on, jump to the end. Pick up at D, drop at E. So, I'm not sure what happens if we have him pick up at D and then pick up at D again. But essentially, we want B off, right? So the first thing we want is we want B off. Then we want A on. He picks up at D, waits for B. And then if C is on, so we're going to want C to be off, right? So move this here. And that's it, right? Okay, that one was pretty easy. I guess some of them are just easy. You just have to be able to read the code and understand it, which for me is not that difficult. All right, next puzzle. All right, so we've got, looks like, we've got 3 blocks here. Got the one way. Looks like we need all 3 blocks in here, and we need this button depressed. So we need to code him to take these, put it here, step there, and loop over that. And then if something happens, go over here. That's what we need him to do. Let's take a look at what we can code here. So we got 6 lines to work with. Pick up at C. Right? If powered. Okay, pick up at C. Drop at D. Go to A, right? And then... if powered... If the thing is powered... on, I guess? Then go to B. And then we have to place the jump in here. Oh, no. If E is off, then we jump to line here. Otherwise, we go to B. That's it, I think. Okay, pretty straightforward. It's so the trick to that one is just recognizing that you want to continue looping while the state is off, while the power's off. Let's check out this puzzle. All right, so we have some pre-programmed code here. Let's see. Wait for C. Okay, so whenever we put a block in here, this is going to happen. If it's on, we're going to turn. Otherwise, we're going to jump to the back. Okay. So all we really need is for him to turn. And for this to be powered, because then we can come across here. We can cross the one-way. Or we could have him carry us across and put us down here. And then we cross this. So we've got 4 blocks to work with. Let's take a look at the code here. What are we doing? So our problem is, how do we get rid of the jelly block, right? So then let's start with the basic approach. So we pick up at B. If we're holding... Well, if we're holding a crate, then drop it at C, right? Otherwise, what do we do with it otherwise? Yeah, see, this is a problem. Because we have nothing for him to do with it. We can't get across to interfere until this is completed. Where else could we drop it? C, B, or A? So we can drop it at A. For now. And then jump to... We jump to the top. That's all the code we can write. This isn't going to work, but I want to see what happens exactly. Oh, hold on. Well, that didn't quite work right. So this should be, if not holding, drop at A. Otherwise, drop at C. Right? Oh, so he'll keep looping, and now we can have him pick us up. Okay, that actually does work. Okay. It didn't quite register to me that once the thing was powered on, he'd be able to drop at C without going across the one-way, but it ended up working out. So let's move forward. All right, we're now in the monitoring sector of the blue luminous sector, infiltration bay. Okay, so monitoring makes me think we're going to be using that if statement a lot. Filtration also seems to be suggesting the same thing. Let's check in with whoever this is. Ugh. This computer keeps freezing. No biggie, I just need to remember to breathe. I got this. Stellar glow, watch me grow. Okay. So what are we doing here? We can cross over here, but then we need you to turn. And so that we could cross here. Then we'd gain access to this block. We need to bring it back, put it in there, cross again. So we need to set this up so that you're constantly turning for something. Let's see. So, if lasering, if not lasering, no, if lasering Miha, turn, right? And that's all we really need? Turn clockwise twice? I think that's it. Oh, no, hold on. Reset. If lasering Miha, turn twice. Okay. So that's it. So now you turn. Oh, wait, I need a... Hold on. Now, why didn't that work? We need a jump to. Ah, okay. So we remove this. We constantly monitor to see if we're lasering Miha. If we are, we turn. Okay. So I think this is all we need. There we go. So the name here is the name of the like group of puzzles is monitoring. So it's going to be a lot of that, of like constantly checking and looping and checking and looping and checking, monitoring a situation and reacting to changes in that situation. Let's get across the bridge and see what the next puzzle is. Okay, so what are we working with here? We've got 2 blocks here. I think one of those is... Hang on, let's check. Yeah, one of them is gel. So what do we need to do here? We need to rise up with the top block and place it here. So let's run our code. We can pick this up. Place it there, I guess. We can come stand over here. So if lasering block, turn clockwise, right? And then she'll burn through that and lift us up. I don't even know what we need the gel for then. I don't know what we need the gel block for at all. I guess we needed to delay, because otherwise we couldn't... She would turn faster than we could get over here, right? But I think that's easy. If lasering crate, turn counterclockwise. No, turn clockwise. I think that's it. I don't know if I got this right or not, because it seems like we're not using enough lines of code. But now why aren't you turning? You're lasering the block. Oh, we need to constantly monitor. I forgot to jump to. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Solved. Okay, next up. What do we got here? So, we need this block to go in this crate. I think the way we do this is we have him carry us from here to there, staying here. We go get this, then he picks us up, brings us back, and we solve. Let's see if we can figure out how to do that. So, Pick up at B, right? And then drop at C. Then, if holding nothing, or rather, if not holding Miha, pick up at C, right? If holding Miha, then drop at B. But then I need to loop. So I don't have another... how are we going to do this? Maybe we don't need this if statement. So we just pick up... We just constantly pick up at C. Now, the interesting question will be whether we can get out of his range before he picks us up again. But let's run that. So as soon as he puts me down, I need to move away. There we go. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Sorry you had to die. Sorry you had to die for my my solution, but I didn't see another way to do it. All right, there's 3 down, 3 to go. Plus maybe some bonus puzzles. Let's see what this one's all about. Okay, so we've got a corrupted bot and a walker. The corrupted code says, wait for B, then turn counterclockwise twice. Okay, so when B is hit, he's going to turn around and then laser it. We only have the gel to work with. So when this is powered on... Okay, I think I understand. So we're going to go place this block in here. And we need you to immediately go to C. And then if B is not powered, if B is off, then go to A and monitor that, right? I think that's it. Yep, very straightforward, that one. I think these are easy because they're introducing the monitoring concept, and they're expecting new players to have some trouble, like, fully adjusting to it. Or new programmers, I should say. Let's check in with whoever this is. It's Aurora. Power down, stuck Starlians, floating Starlians, rogue bots. I think we're all looking forward to the end of this cycle, huh? At least we're still shining, even if it's mostly sweat. Onwards to more monitoring puzzles. Let's see what we got here. Okay, next up. So typically, when we have a scenario like this, we're going to want to drop something. I've learned that over the course of the game, so we'll keep that in mind. We've got 2 blocks. This bot is powering on the jump pad and the lifted elevator. So... we are going to want a way... So I can get 1 block up there myself, easily. Right? Let's just run it without anything. So I do this, I place this here, and then I can jump it up, but then I can't get up there. Right? So now I'm stuck down here. So I need to be jumped up somehow using a thing. So how are we going to do that? Can we put you in a loop where you just constantly turn? We only get 3 lines. So what if I just do turn clockwise and then just keep doing that forever? Right? Is there some reason that doesn't work? Okay, so I do see the problem here. I can't get up. What can I do with the dropping thing here? Or can I do anything at all? So... can I... what happens if I just place a block like this? It doesn't do anything, right? And I can't stack blocks myself. I could, however, block it like this. No, I can't because I need that block there, so I can't drop anything here. So we need a condition. We have one more line. We have to use the condition somehow. What would this be? So I need to get up here with a block and then get over here and then have something happen. What? It's something to do with us having two blocks here. I think we do need to... I think we need to set up a state where we can... I think we do need to drop a block into the beam. We need to set up a state where we can drop a block and just for a fraction of a second, it'll be on the beam. And then if we do that correctly, we stop turning somehow. So if not lasering the crate, then we jump. Let's try that. So she'll keep going until she lasers the crate, and then after that, she never turns again. Right? But then the problem is... how do I get over here and be on here when that happens? Because I need to, like... So this would theoretically work, right? If we pull this at the right time. Well, I just screwed it up. I think it's something like this. Where we need to interrupt it, but I don't see how to have it happen without being able to stack two blocks on top of each other. Which I can't do. Because she's too high. This bot is two units high. And I need to be on this side. So, So I think it is something we can walk through here once to get her turning. So maybe it's... Hold on. Maybe it's if you're lasering a block, then turn. And then we just keep monitoring that, right? So then, let's say we put this here. Then we come interrupt. Oh, but now we're screwed because we can't get her to come back. So that's not right. So then it must be something like if you're not lasering a block, turn. and then jump up here. So we can do... It's got to be something like this, but I don't... Like, how would I... So I could interrupt her. The like say, assuming I got this right, the problem is I can't get over to the elevator by the time it raises. So that almost would have... Yeah, the timing's too tight. That can't be right. How else can I use the... How else can I use the ability to drop blocks? Because I can't drop both of them. Because even to set it up, I need one here. I feel like it has something to do with dropping a block, but I just like... There's a split second where I can interrupt the beam, and then that's it. This one's pretty tough. There's some trick that I'm not seeing. So we're over here, one block is there, you're constantly turning somehow. What can we be lasering or not lasering? The crate, the Miha, and the target. So maybe it's something to do with the target. Like, if not lasering the target, turn. So we can get it to turn once by interrupting, right? Maybe it's something like this. So she'll turn if she's not lasering the target. So we can set up at least one block jump. Maybe two. So she'll do a full rotation again here to get us up. Okay, so now if we... Okay, I get it. Now if we drop this, she'll do one full turn, and we should have enough time to get over to the elevator. No, I screwed it up. I had to put that down. But that's the solution. All right. There we go. Okay. So it was monitoring again. I should have probably seen that sooner, but it took me a minute to figure it out. We got there in the end. Which I've said that combination of phrases numerous times over this playthrough. So we've got 3 more puzzles to do. Let's check out the one over here. Oh, this one looks complicated. Let's take a look. So we have 6 lines of code. What do we actually need to have happen here? We need 2 blocks, and we need to be the one to place at least the last one while standing on this. That'll lift us up. We've got 3 blocks over here powering this electric pad. We've got the one-way. Interesting, interesting. So it kind of looks like... Now I can't launch myself because I'd have to hit that switch, and that's a one-time switch as well. So what can you actually do? You can place 1 block here, then cross over and pop this to pop the block down to me, right? Then I can come over here and send this block over here, which allows you to resume. So then you can... And if we get all the blocks, if we pop all the blocks down here, then this turns off and we can get out. So it's just a matter of coding that into that sequence of events into this. So you're going to, the first thing we want you to do is pick up at C, then drop at H, and go to B, right? Then, if this block is powered, A, Then you jump up to the top. So as soon as that's powered, you just keep sending down things, right? And that's it. I might have missed something, but let's run this much. Okay, so we get one block. I need to send that up to you, or up to the pad there. What did I get wrong here? Oh, that's what the 6th line is for. We have to monitor. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now you'll send the other 2 blocks, turning off the electric pad, and we can solve the puzzle. All right, very cool. All right, 2 more monitoring puzzles to go. Let's get those done if we can. Okay, these are another one that's a little bit like a lot of elements here. So we need to, looks like we need to be over here somehow. So we need to cross this. No. We need to get jumped across, climb up here, and then cross this, which means we need a block here. Okay, so we need you to probably be hopping back and forth between these buttons. If this isn't powered, that's probably it, right? So let's take a look. If, what triggers this? If the button is off, go to A and then go to B, I guess. And then just keep doing that. I guess that's what I do. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So with that in place, now we can, let's see, we can get over here to get the block. Okay, now we need to turn the button on, and I don't think it matters which side he's on. So come over here and pop this up. And then we'll get bumped over, and we've solved it. Okay, pretty straightforward. Not too hard. All right. And we've got one more up here. Okay, what are we looking at here? Looks like we've got a laser bot. So if you're not laser, like as soon as we pick this up, turn right and we're done, right? That's it. That one seems incredibly simple. If you're not lasering the crate, then turn clockwise. I mean, that's like, this is the simplest one I've seen yet. Oh. Okay, there's a little bit more to it, it looks like. So how do we do this? I don't want it to jump after lasering the crate. Oh, that's it. Okay. If you're lasering the crate, check if you're lasering the crate. If you're lasering the crate, check if you're lasering the crate. Otherwise, just turn right. Okay, there we go. That one's tricky because it requires you to think about not doing anything, just checking again and again and again. Which could be a very difficult assumption gap to cross for a new programmer. Anyway, there's all the monitoring puzzles. Where's the next section? Where's the next area? This way? Oh, looks like there's even one more after that. Okay. A lot of bonus puzzles. Okay, so let's read your code. What are you doing? Wait for D, turn counterclockwise 3 times. So you're going to turn 1, 2, 3. You're going to be aiming at that. Okay. Let's just go ahead and run that for now. We've got 6 lines of code for you. So what do we actually need to do here? And what are you waiting for? D? That's this, right? Yeah, I can hover over it and see it's the switch. So as soon as we hit the switch, you're going to turn to the right. So looks like this is tricky because you're blocked here. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. Like you can't. What does programming you even do? I mean, I guess we can have you continually put the block in and out of this so that this is firing all the time. So what if we just do that? Oh, I see. I see. We're not going to be able to, if we just have him do it all the time, we're not going to be able to cross. So the only thing you can do is pick this up and put it in. Huh. So pick up at A. Let's see. Let's have him wait for A, then pick up at A. So we'll put a block in there and then he'll pick it up. We can give him, yeah, we can give him the block. Then we'll monitor A. We'll wait for A one more time. Then we'll monitor A. If A is on, then continue monitoring. Otherwise, drop at A, right? So that means we can put the gel block in here, use the switch to bump ourselves up and maybe get across here before he breaks it. And then as soon as A is off, he'll put it in and give us the bump. I think this could work. So first he's going to wait for A and then pick up at A. So we'll give him the block. Right? Now he's going to wait for this and then he's going to start monitoring. So we need to put this here. He's going to start monitoring. Now we got to bump ourselves up and race to the jump pad. Nice. Okay, that's a good solve. Very nice. So we got all the puzzles done. Let's move on. So now we've reached parallel processing. We did the filtration bay and the element wing. Oh, I didn't actually want to do that. We've reached parallel processing. So threading should be fun. Let's see who this person is. Oh, it's Hoshi.
Miha, I'm glad you're here. Things are getting more complicated. Progress is never a straight shot. In the face of the unexpected, remember this: nothing lasts forever. Well, except for the impact we make on all things everywhere. Your sparkle will guide you as you navigate what lies ahead. Which is a doozy, by the way. While I was fixing the electrical panel, I accidentally merged bot systems. Bots of the same type now share code. It sounds nice, theoretically. See, even old souls like me make mistakes. We've got this.
Okay, so in the new puzzles, bots are sharing code. Interesting. So, I mean, here's the first example, right? Merged code.
The same code must be used to program both bots. The if command can be used to code each bot to behave differently. The same if command can have a different result depending on when each bot runs it.
Okay, so, pick up at C if holding gel, drop at A. If holding crate, drop at B. There we go. Okay. So that's going to make things very, very interesting. They could come up with some really fiendishly difficult puzzles with this concept. I really like the way they're kind of like, it's not it's not exactly the same as writing threading code or async await or whatever, but I like the way they're introducing like programming adjacent concepts or like programming light versions of some really difficult topics. It looks like we've got another interaction here with Nebu. This ice reflects back your heart's deepest desire. Is that it? That's all you have to say? Okay. So I think we're going to take a break here now that we've introduced and teased the concept for next episode. We'll go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we'll do some parallel processing puzzles. We're getting close to the end of the game here. We've got 96 complete. So we've got 3 more here, and then I guess this is like the final puzzle, or there might be more than 100. Plus there's challenges here as well. So yeah, we've got a few more to go. Probably 1 more episode, maybe 2. But that's going to be it for this time. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.